What's up, Spartan Nation? I'm Carlos Suarez.
And I'm Cole Bowman. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Lakeview Sports Coverage.
We've got a loaded show today with an update on the men's bowling team and a boys swim and dive recap.
The Super Bowl is right around the corner, so we asked staff, students for the predictions.
Plus, we'll take a look at tonight's cancer awareness event as well as other winter sports updates.
Spartan Nation is here, and the action starts now.
We start in the pool where the Lakeview boys swim and dive team hosted Loy Norix. Last year, the Knights handed the Spartans their first dual meet loss in over 3 years. This season, the Spartans battled hard once again, but fell by a final score of 68 to 118.
Even with the loss, there were some huge individual highlights. On the boards, Peyton Elder posted a new personal record, scoring 301.25 on 6 dives.
In the sprint lane, Major Boomin threw down an all-time best unsuited 50 free with a time of 22.32. That's serious speed.
And in one of the most exciting races of the night, Easton Klein took first place in the 100 backstroke, clocking in just over a minute in a tight finish. Let's go over to Johnny for more on that dual meet.
On January 8th, 2026, Lakeview took on Loy Norix in a dual meet that carried some history behind it. Last year marked the first time Lakeview had ever lost in a dual meet to Loy Norix, so this rematch was important for both teams. Lakeview wanted revenge, but Loy Norix wanted to keep the winning streak. The meet stayed competitive across events, but the final result went to Loy Norix 118 to 68. For Lakeview, a handful of Spartans came away with the event wins on January 8th. One was junior Major Bowman, who won the 50 freestyle with a time of 22.32 seconds. Josh Neal also won the 200 freestyle, setting a personal record with a time of 1 minute 55.57 seconds. For Loy Norix, there were many standout swimmers that contributed to their final score. One key performance was Carson Mortimer, who won the 100 butterfly in 55.06 seconds, and helped Loy Norix build momentum in the middle of another meet. Another key performance came from Gavin Lepley, who won the 100 breaststroke in a time of 1 minute 3 seconds .82, which secured their win later in the meet. In diving, Lakeview's top diver Peyton Elder took first place by 27.25 points. However, Loy Norix followed by securing the next 3 spots, tightening the overall scoring despite Lakeview's big individual win on the board. Even with the dual meet loss, Lakeview responded well the following weekend. They won all city, finishing first in every event except one, returning to the top of the standings.
Earlier this month, the guys were back in action at Battle Creek Central for the All-City meet. In front of a great crowd, the Spartans took their 35th consecutive All-City win. Lakeview came out on top in every event but one with 325 team points. Harbor Creek came in second place with 245 points, and Battle Creek finished with 107 points.
Congratulations on being All-City champs again. Since then, Peyton Eller has secured the second highest 6-dive score in Lakeview history while also earning the pool records at both St. Joseph and Bridgman.
Currently, Peyton's best score is only 14 points from our pool record, which was set by Tom Fox in 1982. Kenyon Pritchard, our other diver, PR'd at Bridgman last night with a score of 154.65. Other highlights from last night's 112-63 victory include Colton Bost swimming a lifetime best in the 50 freestyle with a time of 26.8 seconds. Emmett Blood earned a personal best in the 100 backstroke, finishing in 1 minute and 19 seconds. Lavelle Marshall posted a season best swimming in the 100 butterfly with a time of 1 minute and 1 second.
Now let's swing around to the basketball court. It has been a few crazy weeks. The weather hasn't cooperated, and many of our athletic events were canceled to reschedule. The athletic department wants to sincerely thank our families, athletes, and supporters for their flexibility and understanding as they work through the changes. Your patience and support truly reflect the strength of our Spartan community.
The boys JV basketball team bounced back in a big way this week, picking up 2 strong wins. The Spartans defeated Gull Lake 54-42, showing great effort on both ends of the floor, and followed it with a hard-fought 44-37 win over St. Joe. The back-to-back victories highlight the team's growth, confidence, and continued improvement as the season moves forward.
The girls' freshman team showed grit and growth throughout the week. On Wednesday, the Spartans paddled hard against a tough Gull Lake team, while the final score didn't go their way. The effort and determination were evident. On Thursday, the girls responded with an exciting 19-17 victory over a greatly improved St. Joe squad. After starting strong, the Spartans held on to earn the win.
The girls' varsity basketball team competed with determination on Wednesday against Gull Lake, staying engaged and battling until the final buzzer in a 28-37 contest. Aaliyah Smith led the Spartans with 10 points, while Sydney Manning added another 8 points.
The boys' varsity basketball team faced a challenging week, dropping games to Battle Creek Central and winning against Gull Lake. Despite the outcomes, the Spartans continue to grind, grow, and get better every day.
Tonight's home game is actually a special event that brings our community together for an important cause.
That's right. The Lakeview Spartans are hosting a Pink Out basketball game in support of breast cancer awareness.
Our girls' varsity basketball team will tip off at 5:45 p.m., followed by the boys' varsity team taking the court at 7 p.m.
One of the most visible ways athletes raise awareness is through symbolic action like wearing pink accessories, special jerseys, or warm-up gear to draw attention to important causes.
Fans are also encouraged to wear pink and participate in conversations to remind others why awareness matters. By coming out to watch our Spartans, fans can help turn attention into donations, education, and support for those impacted by breast cancer.
Pink Out games are held to support breast cancer and bring our community together. Teams wear pink to represent the fighting members. Sports have always been about more than wins and losses. They're about influence, community, and connection. And today, that influence is being used for something bigger than the game.
Athletes at every level have powerful platforms. From packed stadiums to social media feeds with millions of followers, their voices reach far beyond the field. One cause that has benefited greatly from that reach is breast cancer awareness. Perhaps most importantly, athletes normalize conversations about health. By speaking openly about breast cancer, they help break stigma and encourage fans to prioritize screenings and self-care.
In the end, athletics provide more than entertainment. They provide a platform for impact. When athletes use their visibility to raise awareness for breast cancer, they remind us that the power of sports doesn't stop at the final whistle. Sometimes the biggest victories happen off the field. And that commitment to awareness continues right here at home.
The Pink Out game gives me an opportunity to come out and support my community, help raise money for cancer awareness and research.
Cancer is something big and expensive, and it's not easy to treat or take care of. So it's just getting the word out there and bringing more awareness and support to people in need.
People should come to the games to support breast cancer because it helps raise money for research.
It'll make them feel supported more, knowing people actually care about what they have going on.
It helps bring everybody together as a community and as a society to raise money for breast cancer.
This Friday night, join us for a varsity basketball doubleheader featuring both the girls and boys teams as they take on the court for more than just a win. It's a night dedicated to breast cancer awareness, bringing our community together for an important cause. Fans can take part in raffles throughout the night, with all proceeds supporting breast cancer awareness efforts. Every contribution makes a difference. So wear your pink, pack the stands, and be part of something bigger than basketball.
Throughout the evening, there will be a fundraiser, and all money raised will be donated to the Battle Creek Cancer Center, helping provide care and support to those in our community.
It's more than just a basketball game. It's a chance to make a difference, show awareness, and stand together as a community.
So wear your pink and pack the gym to support our teams and an incredible cause. Let's pack the stands and bring the Spartan energy.
In competitive cheer, they're climbing fast. Despite the lineup changes, they finished third at the Wildcat Invitational in Matawan and compete again tomorrow in the All-City competition at Penfield at 10 a.m.
Our wrestlers continue to work hard on the mat. Next Friday, the girls will compete in the Southwest Girls Wrestling Conference. Emily Butler and Liv Romero will be taking on area grapplers at Plainwell High School at 4 p.m. And on Saturday of next week, the boys will compete in the SMAC Championship Tournament at Portage Northern. Best of luck to all of our wrestlers.
Alrighty, let's switch gears to the Super Bowl before the conference championships took place. We asked some staff and students for their predictions. Let's over to Quinn and Owen to see who was right and who was wrong.
Good morning, Spartan Nation. I'm Owen Davis. Today we're talking about a big Super Bowl matchup, but before we get started, I know you guys may be seeing the stylish cup that I'm drinking out of and thinking, wow, I want one for myself. Well, it's available today at shopspartannation.com, so feel free to get one for yourself and your loved ones. Back to the Super Bowl, though. We have Seahawks versus Patriots, two elite teams that have seen each other once before in this championship game.
I'm Quinn McKeon. We're talking about the strengths and stats of these teams and then making our Super Bowl picks. Unfortunately, Ms. Kanak was the only one to guess the team right. Congratulations, Ms. Kanak.
Good morning, Spartan Nation. Today I'm here with Cam. And today I'm wondering, who do you think will make the Super Bowl and what do you think the score will be? I think it's going to be the Rams because the Detroit Lions can't make it. So, I got to go with, somebody who's still in my heart, Matthew Stafford. And I think the score is going to be like a low score. I think it's going to be like 14-7.
Today I'm here with Miss Connect, and I'm wondering, who do you think will make the Super Bowl and who do you think will win?
Ooh, well, of course the Bears, and then the Patriots. And then I think the Patriots are going to win, because of Drake.
Today I'm here with
Dwayne Arrowwood.
Today I'm wondering, what are your NFL playoff predictions? Who do you think will make the Super Bowl and who will come home with the victory?
Bills, Rams, Bills 35-27.
Okay. Thank you, Dwayne. Today I'm here with
Dania.
and I'm wondering, what is your 2026 Super Bowl prediction? Who do you think will win?
Probably the Chicago Bears or not the Bills. My bad.
Okay, you got the Bears over the Bills? Okay, sounds good.
For me, I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks to come out on top. I think Seattle wins with physical football. They feature a strong passing attack led by Jackson Smith-Njigba, who is having a historic season with over 1,793 receiving yards from out of the top 3 run-stopping defense. Seattle can force the Patriots into difficult situations. Historically, the Seahawks are also remembered for a pivotal moment on February 1st, 2015 in Super Bowl 49, where a late-game interception on the goal line sealed the game for the Patriots. Even the Patriots acknowledged that had Seattle handed the ball off to Marshawn Lynch on the goal line instead of throwing, the Seahawks likely would have come out on top and won the Super Bowl.
Plus, their quarterback Sam Darnold is on a roll this year, extending plays into early game big leads, averaging 36 points per game, which can stress the Patriots' defense. New England's offense is built on efficiency and situational success. In the 2025 regular season, the Patriots scored 490 points, the second most in the NFL. They finished 14-3 atop the AFC East, combining strong yardage totals with a plus 170 scoring differential. Quarterback Drake May emerges as one of the league's best passers, completing around 72% of his throws for 4,394 yards with 31 touchdowns and just 8 interceptions. As a rookie, he leads the NFL passer rating at 113.5, accuracy, ability to throw in tight windows, timely runs, and keep the drive alive, and help sustain a high quarterback scoring attack.
The Patriots move the chains consistently, converting 77 of 200 third-down chances and piling up over 6,400 total offensive yards. Their balanced approach mixed a productive passing game with a rough-and-tough run game, which helped them in key situations and allowed them to confidently finish drives with points rather than turning over to aggressive defenses like Seattle's. It comes down to Seattle's defense versus New England's offense.
And whether the Patriots can stop the Seahawks' run game,
I'm taking Seattle. Physical and large game-changing plays and turnovers make the difference for the super team.
I'm going to have to pick the Patriots. Experience and late-game execution win it.
That's our picks.
Who do you have, Seahawks or Patriots?
All right, Cole, who are you putting your money on?
I'm going to take the Patriots.
We'll see about that. I think the Seahawks will end up taking the cake. First, though, our bowlers have been rolling through their season and continuing to improve match to match.
The teams have been stacking frames, picking up key spares, and showing steady progress across Baker games and individual series. Several bowlers are hitting new personal best scores and tightening up consistency.
Let's go over to Caleb to hear some more about the men's team's standout performances so far this season.
Hi Spartans, I'm Caleb McCune with Spartan Nation. On Saturday, January 10th, on the lanes, the Lakeview Spartans turned into a strong team performance led by Preston Blair and Caden Williams. Preston Blair was the top bowler for Lakeview, rolling an outstanding 225, while Caden Williams wasn't far behind with an impressive 223 of his own. Both bowlers stayed consistent throughout the match and came through in key moments, helping set pace for the entire lineup. With that momentum, the Spartans were able to sweep Plainwell 3-0, showing great chemistry, focus, and energy from the first frame to the last. This win was especially meaningful for Lakeview as it marked a big bounce-back win after last week's loss to Gull Lake, and it proved the Spartans' ability to respond and continue moving forward with confidence as the season goes on.
The focus now for our bowlers is to finish strong in conference play and building momentum into heading postseason.
So if you haven't yet, get out and support the team. Bowling meets are intense, fun, and loud. Spartans bring the energy everywhere.
That's all for this episode of Spartan Nation, your home for Lakeview sports.
Good luck to cheer, bowling, and basketball this weekend, and make sure to check out our athletics website at athletics.lakeviewspartans.org for times and locations of all middle school and high school sporting events.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Cole.
And this is Spartan Nation.